So after doing the last video of Nintendo, I thought I'd do Microsoft next. And what better way to do Microsoft than with playing some original Halo with the original graphics. Yeah, it's a tiny bit laggy, but it should be alright. It's lagging because I decided to use the stream feature that Windows 10 provides. But yeah, I'm going to get wrecked if I continue going in like this. So let's stay back a bit. Regen. Just kill this one. But yeah, so Microsoft at E3 is going to be quite interesting because they've got Scorpio coming out. I have no idea. It's apparently supposed to be some sort of extreme version of the of the Xbox One, like Scorpio. It'll probably get a name change because that sounds like, yeah, Project Scorpio. It'll probably be Xbox 1.5, some crap. No, it probably won't be called that, but yeah, their E3 conference will heavily focus on that, or at least the second half will. I feel like the first half is probably going to start off with probably one of their major games that'll come out in the fall, like what was it? They used Gears of War 4 as their main game last year to start it off with, and I feel like Crackdown 3 will probably be the perfect game to do this with. So if you look last year's E3, they just had whole 10 minutes of. Or is it 10 minutes of... let's kill this one. Whole 10 minutes of Gears of War 4. Yeah, we'll kill him. And yeah, so they're going to probably do that Crackdown 3. Next, they might show off some more Killer Instinct. That tends to be okay. Some of these guys aren't coming online. From back in my Black Ops 2 days, I randomly invited a ton of people. Speaking of Black Ops 2, that had a crazy 700, 800 megabyte update for some sort of resolution update. But yeah, that just annoyed me. I was going to play Black Ops 2, but I guess I have to settle for Halo. Oh shit. Let's kill this guy really quick. I haven't played in a long time, so I might be a bit rusty. What's this do? Camouflage. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, for Killer Instinct, I don't know what they'll do. They might have new character. I know there's still maybe a couple they haven't used from the old one, but I'm hoping to see Master Chief. That they threw in, what was his name? The Arbiter. They threw in the Arbiter, but not Master Chief, which I guess they don't want to use Master Chief as they can't find maybe a good moveset for him. I don't know if it'd be a bit weird to have him in there. I suppose Arbiter makes more sense. But still, I'd like to see Master Chief in there. So where are we going? This way? I have no idea where I'm going. It's just... yeah, this is what it looks like with the enhanced graphics. But it gets a bit laggy when I use these. See? It gets laggy. I'm streaming it on high quality, which is probably why. I'd rather have a high quality, lower graphics game than better graphics and less quality. Oh, okay, I accidentally hit him. I don't know how to use a sniper rifle. Just kill them. But I think the next game that they might show off is State of Decay 2, and what they could do for that is, I think, multiplayer. If it doesn't have multiplayer, I don't see the point in making a sequel, because the first one was amazing. You created your own survivor group and you could collect resources. I put what 50 hours plus into that game, and you could do so much of it. And you could even make little stories of all the survivors, and it was such a good. There we go, found it in the way. It was such a good story, kind of you make your own story kind of game, and the extra modes they had for it. Yeah, there we go. I liked the DLC even where there was multiple. Like, you played as the army, and you could have access to all this weaponry, and do all this, have multiple endings and stuff, instead of just, one, like the original story mode had. I think there was definitely multiple endings. I think when I played it, I got the bad one. No, I was semi-good. Here we go. We've got to get up there into the ship. The Covenant ship. God, I have not played Halo 5 yet. I need to get around to it. Let's go up then. Or do I need to kill everything down here first? There we go. Wait, they send... I remember this bit. They send down... Oh, they send down 2 of them bastards, don't they? The really strong ones. Yeah, they're going to come down. Okay, anyway, what's next? I think we're going to see a few, like... The first half is going to be what they're going to... like their game releases until the Scorpio. And then the second half will be what they're going to show for Scorpio. And I think Sea of Thieves will probably be some middle-ish before they announce more Scorpio details. How did I die? I had full armor, didn't I? Oh, we're back here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna replay this bit. That's sad, but that's what happens when you just carelessly play Halo. God, it's been so long since I played Halo 1. Yeah. Oh god. Oh god, I'm getting pulverized. Can't they leave me be for a second? But yeah. Oh, this is the problem with doing live commentary. You get too focused on playing the game. Anyways. So what was the next thing? I think we're going to see more Cuphead. Either more Cuphead or we're going to see it's going to get cancellation because they are taking too long with that game. I remember they're saying early 2015, then early 2016. Did that game even come out? I don't think it has. So either we'll see more of it or it'll get cancelled. But you tend not to see cancellations at E3. That tends to be either before or after E3 you hear about cancellations. Like if you don't see something at E3, everyone asks why, and then it gets cancelled. And it's a shame because they had what was it called? They had Scalebound and the new Fable Legends game, and those both got cancelled around. Yeah, I think it was around. It was definitely around November. I think. I can't remember, but it was somewhere late 2016. Because I remember they showed both of those games off at E3. Oh god, that lag. The lag. Poor lag. Hopefully, most of this gameplay is solid. Let's kill this guy. Yep. They really need to bring out the old Halo games onto Steam. But what after that, I think they're gonna have a stream of indie games like they had last year. Though I mean, every developer's been doing that now. Stream it, just like 5 minutes of just like, hey look, here's a collection of all our indie games. But I think Cuphead will probably be the head first game for that. Third parties are definitely going to show up, like EA, Ubisoft, maybe even Bethesda, or one of them will definitely show up. I don't know what game it'll be yet, because yeah, I mean I might do a separate video about them, and then they'll eventually get to Scorpio, and Scorpio will probably be just similar to the. Oh god, where am I going? They're following me and I have no idea what I'm doing. But Scorpio will probably just be a more powerful Xbox One, and they'll probably be, you can play all your games on like this. I think it'll probably just be a more powerful version of what Sony's got, and what Sony's got is that 3-decker sandwich system. I can't even remember what it's called. PlayStation Pro, is it? I think it's PlayStation Pro. I want to say PlayStation Pro, but it'll just basically be the Xbox One Pro with every game in higher specs, especially their older Halos or something. Speaking of Halo, I think Halo 6 is definitely gonna take full. I think it'll come out on Xbox One, but it'll take full advantage of the hardware. Because there's what 30 million. They won't abandon the install base. But I think they said last year they're not forgetting about the old base. They're just expanding upon it. Let's take one of their guns. There we go. They're just probably going to expand on it. But other than that, they're probably only going to announce 2 other games for the Scorpio, and that'll probably be Forza Forza 7 or some new Forza spin-off and a new IP. I can imagine every developer this year is going to have some sort of new IP yet. Oh god, I should stop going in the middle. That's why I die. But yeah, every developer's going to have a new IP this year, and that's pretty much going to be Xbox E3. They're going to continue to discuss a bunch of their new games. Most of their, like Sea of Thieves, that'll be shown. And then towards the end, they'll show off Scorpio, announce some things for it. Well, whether the release dates, I think all the games that are already announced are going to come out before October, or maybe one of them will come out in November, like Crackdown 3. And Scorpio it might be another Christmas game, like a November launch, but I would not be surprised if they saw what Nintendo was doing and released it in March as next year to avoid Christmas, because all the game developers are going in this year with games. Like even Nintendo, they've got such massive games coming out, but I can definitely see them saying, look, we're going to finish off what we've got this year and then just finish it off, and then bring out a new console. Well, yeah, finish off their game lineup this year and then start anew. But do I think Halo 6 is going to come out with the console? Probably not. It'll probably be, I think Halo 6 is going to be a 2018 game, 2018 November game. But I think Forza will launch with it, and then maybe a new IP to show it off. But yeah, that's been my thoughts just on Halo and what they're going to do, what Microsoft's going to do this E3. And with that, I die. At least it was some general Halo gameplay. Yeah. But yeah, good luck and continue shooting Covenant. And talking about Halo 6, they need to really fix up. Well, I heard they're just focusing fully on Master Chief, which no harm in just focusing on the Chief. But yeah, good luck with whatever you're doing. And I'm gonna finish this video before I keep rambling on. Yup.